Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. I heard this song in yoga class the other day, and I couldn't stop whistling the hook. I was like, I'm sure I've heard this from somewhere. And then I asked Kirk and whistled the tune for him, and he said he'd been playing it for Mycroft, our 2-year-old, when he thought I wasn't listening. I really like the little bits I've heard, and I really want to do a deep dive, so let's get to it. Okay, we're getting into the hook right there. But I have to say, this is so much fun already. Yes, I've heard this once in yoga class and heard it, I guess, played in the background through the house, which is why I probably was like, it must be something I've heard before. I've never heard it in a good speaker system or on great headphones. And I am fascinated by all of the little synthesizer sounds in here. It has a lot more electronic influence and details than I expected. It almost reminded me actually of the Postal Service, sort of like some early electronic music there. Really, really interesting and cool spatialization in the headphones too. Right, there's something about that sound that feels... Yeah, Postal Service. There's another group, a similar group that I'm trying to remember what it is. I don't think it's Owl City. There's a different one. Lemon Jelly, maybe? That it's reminding me of with that sound. And there's like that sweeping synth. The pure, right? It feels spacey. Appropriate for the group. It's so chill. Like, this is nice. I'm so into this hook. Oh, man. Okay. I just realized I really want to hear Justin Hawkins, The Darkness, do a cover of this. I think that would be brilliant. I love the falsetto fun we're having here. Hashtag falsetto fun. It's just so free. It feels like there's no limit to the sky with this hook. I think they knew that this set of notes would become an earworm. That's probably why they repeat it over and over and over and over. And there's actually been studies done that show that our brains like it more and more and more when it's repeated like that. Whoa. I know that this hook, I've been whistling for nearly a week now. It'll be a week in 2 days. So I guess for 5 days straight, I've been whistling this hook. It sticks in my ear. It's an earworm. I know that's a terrible image. It bothers me too, but that's an excellent description, actually. Will not go away. Not that I want it to. Ooh, check this out. He's actually modifying the vowel a little bit, even though it's on ooh. Sometimes that will feel a little bit too confined for that high in the falsetto. Falsetto is the register, I'll say it's the highest vocal registers that most men are able to sing in, while there is also whistle register that some men can access. It's pretty rare. Falsetto is like where we usually hear guys singing super duper high, and sometimes it's also used to describe a female tone quality, which can dabbles in register. There's a lot of dispute about whether or not females do falsetto, though technically, from a research standpoint, I've also seen proof of that. So anyhow, we usually apply it to guys singing super, super high. And often there are certain vowels that work better in this register. A really closed ooh can feel too constrained. So sometimes you'll start to open it up, really talking about the mouth opening here. Check out how he opens it up. So he starts a little more closed and then actually opens here. That's vowel modification. And it's high.
In the end, we shall achieve in time the thing they call divine, when all the stars will smile for me. When all is well and will is all for all, and forever after. But maybe in the meantime, wait and see. We love beyond you.
Oh man. The song, it just, there's so many parts of it that make me feel happy. And then the next part comes along and I'm like happier. And then the next part comes along and I'm happier. This is definitely going on my happy playlist. I'd read that he has a lot of, he says David Bowie is one of his biggest influences and Queen as well. I totally hear that. There's so much David Bowie in his sound, which is awesome. I really like David Bowie. Been getting into David Bowie lately. It's very present from the enunciation to the timbre to even the vibrato. Let's go back. And the melodies are so related to each other.
In the end, we shall achieve in time the thing they call divine, when all the stars
I like he brings in like a spoken aspect there.
when all is well and will is all for all, and forever after. But maybe in the meantime, wait and see. We love beyond you. Where lands are green and skies are blue. But all in all, we're just like you. We love beyond you. When I cry for me, I cry for you.
That's a good line. When I cry for me, I cry for you. There's a certain like oneness in humanity theme that's happening here. There's so many things that I like right now. I'm trying to pick out which one I want to talk about first. Let's talk about the bigger theme. Because I already knew what vibe the song would be before I read the lyrics, right? So most of the time I don't know this. I'm reading the lyrics and then I get the music. I hadn't been able to pick out lyrics in the couple times that I've heard this. I had no idea really what this was about. Didn't know band name, didn't know title name. Kirk had to tell me these things. It's like, in the meantime, what a weird title for something that feels so peppy. How does that relate? So this was so interesting to know this incredible happy vibe and then go in and see the lyrics and realize it feels like this strange celebration of life and spirituality and this idea that there are all of these grand things that you can want to do and maybe can be happening in different areas, but really it feels like it's talking about in the meantime, all the stuff that happens while we're making other plans. Like that's actually really life. And those are the moments that really can be filled with so much joy, daily joy. This is my interpretation, I think. It's also coming from my glasses of life. Like I see life through whatever shade my glasses are. And for years, I was traveling and performing opera, right? This whole the whole YouTube thing is very recent and it happened very quickly. For a much longer time, I was traveling and performing opera. And while people are like, oh my gosh, these performances, these are the highlights, these are the most amazing parts of life, I have to tell you, I really missed the stuff in between. There were so many moments when I felt like I couldn't take advantage of some of the most brilliant parts of life, like birthdays of my friends. I kept missing birthdays. I really struggled with relationships because I wasn't there. I was in another city singing opera. And then I was supposed to be quiet on my days off with vocal rest, so couldn't go out and explore as much of the city as I might have desired. I did have amazing moments going out into nature, hiked up an amazing sand dune near Bordeaux, France once. That was just so incredible and gorgeous. So I think I'm seeing this through my life glasses of like celebrating the joy of every single day and not just the high moments. Yes, the high moments are incredible, but the joy of every day is really, I think, where the meat and potatoes of a happy life exists. Let's go back a little bit. All right, let's talk about a couple other things I like in this section. We'll go back one more time. Thing number one, I really love the fullness and clarity that's combined with that in this part of his range. It's the powerhouse part of his range, and it has brilliance, yet like heft at the same time. And number two, I love his mouth shapes. They're so distinguished. He's really moving through a lot of different sounds, and he's got the whole Pez dispenser thing going on.
The stars will smile.
One more time, here we go. Oh no.
When all is well and will is all for all and forever after.
I like this part too, so not gonna complain. And good mouth shapes there too. Let's talk for a little bit about what dynamics really mean in music, and particularly voice. When we're talking about dynamics, we're usually thinking loud and soft. But sometimes, if you get deeper into the meaning of dynamics, it's not just about the intensity of the volume, but it can be talking about the timbre as well. So, for example, let's take pillows. Let's do a comparison with pillows here. You can have a big pillow and you can have a small pillow. But sometimes that small pillow might be like super crazy, thick, heavy memory foam. And the big pillow might be actually made of just like super fluffy feathers, right? Big pillow actually ends up weighing less, though it might seem like it's going to be larger and more initially. When singers are thinking about loud and soft, I think a lot of singers make this mistake. I shouldn't say I think, I know. A lot of singers make the mistake of thinking, oh, I'm just going to pump up the volume or pump down the volume. You can give the illusion of being softer by bringing more air into the tone, making your voice fluffier, essentially. And that's an amazing way to not lose intensity, actually bring people more into the song while bringing the dynamic down. He does this so well here. And then I actually love the way he continues to explore different ways of being soft throughout this whole second verse. This is good for contrast. Now check out the air that he enters in here with. There's hush. And he's playing with the edge of phonation there. And then when he starts to grow in strength there, it's not as much about getting louder as it is about having more connection in the vocal folds so that there's less air in the sound. That's a really good example of different ways you can bring soft into the sound without feeling like you can't really sing anymore, like you're trying to constrain the sound back. You can make a soft sound without strangling yourself. That bridge is like, that is so much more thick with sounds and it's so different. Again, man, if y'all like a song, if you've heard it in passing like a million times at the mall, you've never taken a moment to put good headphones on or listen to it in a good speaker system, do yourself a favor and go listen to it in a very, very detailed atmosphere. This is such a wonderful experience. It makes the song that I liked before even better. I love this song. Okay, let's just be real. I love this song already. Let's go back to this bridge. There's some really cool things in it. Ooh, I think that this continual time that we're seeing is talking about maybe just life running out and how people are always thinking about the next goal and the next goal and the next goal and forgetting that they need to live day to day. That's my analogy. What's yours? It might be totally different. I'm very interested in the way it brings in almost like a little bit of a rap element here, not having as much of a stretchy pitch melody, as much of a soaring line for the melody. Instead, the pitches are much closer together. It has a lot more words. And then we also are getting this harmony that's near it, and it actually brings in a sense with how close the pitches are, a little bit of dissonance, almost like a buzzing. No. And there's that beautiful entrance of extra air. I don't know what it is. I don't know what makes this so happy. Like the moment we got back to this part right after the bridge, I just feel my whole body smiling. It feels all energized. I really like this. What other songs give you this feeling? Let me know in the comments. I look for songs with this feeling specifically. love the way where is it? Look at that E vowel. He loves his vowels so much. It's like E, so much smile in the E vowel. And all of the vowels that I see him singing, he's like, I got a mouth space for this vowel, and I'm gonna keep reiterating that mouth space for this vowel. Feels like those vowels are life to him. He's milking every single moment because this is part of the in the meantime. Yeah. Like that shift in the drums. I have to confess to you all, I don't understand the music video right now. I see a lot of like dead stares happening. I'm not sure. There's different directions I could go with it that I'm thinking about, but I don't feel like I'm really clear yet. So with all of your interpretations about what the lyrics of this song mean, I would love to know what you think the music video means in relationship to that as well. Thank you. They're having so much fun. Yeah. Aw, time is out. Oh no! Time is destroyed! Time no longer exists! When you make every moment the most full moment, time no longer exists. Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle? Brought to you by Deep Thoughts from Elizabeth on Any Given Day. Awesome. If you managed to not smile in the last 20 minutes, I'm totally stumped. I don't know how a person would do that. This is such a smiley song. I also really liked this sort of softer outro that felt very introspective. The song is, it's reflective and happy, and it just feels like it makes life a little bit better. If you want to see some more analyses of happy songs, check out this playlist over here, and may you fall more in love with music every day.